The Ottawa 67's are proud to select Henry Brstevich from the North Jersey Avs U16.
Well, I think the first thing that stands out with Henry is he's got size. He's a bigger kid, but he moves extremely well. On north, south, east, west, he covers a lot of ice. So that's the first thing that jumps out. He has excellent skills with the puck as well. He played a key role on the North Jersey Avalanche team, where he's more than a point a game throughout the season on a pretty good team there. So he's got that offensive production, and then of course the bloodlines. He's got a brother that we see in the league who's a top player and recent high NHL draft pick. So all those things combined, we consider him to be one of the top defensemen in this year's draft class.
The Ottawa 67's are proud to select Nicholas Whitehead from Mount St. Charles Academy.
Well, with Nick, the first thing that sticks out is his speed. Fast. He's got speed to burn. He generates offense, by pushing the puck wide and beating defenders or getting breakaways and different situations in the game. So that type of speed translates well to Major Junior, and that's what first draws to Nick. He played a key role at Mount St. Charles, playing on an excellent team there. So we saw them play in some big games throughout the year, and he had the ability to raise his level of play in those big games. His ability to make plays, he thinks the game fast as well. So it's not just skating fast, he plays fast. He moves the puck quickly. He jumps to open areas, and we saw evidence of that in the Five Nations tournament that just completed, where he obtained some international experience. But he was a real standout at our development camp. The scouts were really excited because they saw a lot of those same elements, jump out when he was with his own age group there. So we're excited to see Nick at main camp, with what's close to our team, and then through the exhibition series, we feel he's going to be an excellent player for us.
The Ottawa 67's are proud to select Caleb Deitch from the Southern Tier Admirals Hockey Club.
Deitch, another player, good size, and moves well for a big man. Played on a really solid team in Southern Tier. Played a key role on that team. Didn't put up a ton of offense, but his defensive game is right there with the very best in the draft class. So I really trust our scouts, and our scouts are really excited about Caleb Deitch. So we feel that he's got a lot of runway, a lot of upside as he grows more into his body, and probably grows more, physically. There's a lot of runway there. So we like his attention to detail. We like his responsible play.
The Ottawa 67's are proud to select Chase Ianni from the Toronto Junior Canadiens.
I like the way he thinks the game. I think there's a lot of room for physical growth there, and he's putting in the work, but I really like the way Chase thinks the game. He sees the ice, he finds open teammates, and he doesn't hesitate to shoot the puck, when there's an opening. So he takes the puck to the net, he shoots the puck. Really like his tenacity, especially in the offensive zone when there's an opportunity to score. And at a point of game on a really solid junior Canadiens team, we felt he's a key contributor, and we feel he's going to be the same for the 67. Yeah, definitely intriguing scenario with a local, lives not far away from our TD place in Ottawa, but we saw him a lot with the Toronto Marlies in the GTHL. Again, another top team. Love the athleticism, the competitiveness out of Jaden. Never quits on a play. Moves side to side as well as any goalie in the draft. And of course, he had big games with the Marlies, but then also got some international experience throughout the season. So he's a player that our goalie coach Andrew Mercer is really excited to work with, and someone that we see in a Barber Bowl jersey in the future. Oh, Zach, he's another intriguing player where he's grown an awful lot over the last few years. So he's a big, tall, rangy player, but he skates extremely well for a big man. His skating mechanics are sound. He's fast. He gets around the ice well. He's still continuing to grow into his body and catch up that coordination and fine motor skills. But we liked his effort. We liked the way that he skates and the way that he thinks the game, and we think there's a lot of room for growth there. Well, we're going to help them out along the way. Ultimately, they all have different unique situations, and so we'll work with them. We'll work with their parents to make sure they're in a development situation that we feel is going to keep their development on pace, and it's going to be an extremely competitive camp. This year, next year, we drafted. I really like the players we drafted, not only last year but this year. So there's going to be some tough decisions, but that tells us that scouts are doing a great job, and when the coaches have tough decisions, that's a good thing.